Hello, welcome to Middle Finger Monday. As you can see from the thumbnail, I'm pretty angry. I'm pretty angry. So, Middle Finger Monday is something of what are you giving the middle finger to today, and what are you going to do to turn it into positive? So, for instance, my Middle Finger Monday goes to clickbaity, misleading videos here on YouTube and other places. I am so sick of it. I am so sick of it. And I have a few ideas about what we can do collectively to give the middle finger to these people and send a clear message that we don't want to be misled. We want good quality videos that are going to tell us what they're going to do and then do it. Now, I spend a lot of time on YouTube. I really do. I use it for entertainment. I keep up with news and I do a ton of research. I research channels that I really enjoy. What are they doing well? What can I adopt? How do I use that to learn and grow and evolve my channel? I also do a bunch of research. So I look at the experts. I listen to the experts and I see what I can do to take that on. And all of them talk about being honest, putting something positive out there. Don't use clickbaity thumbnails. It also goes against YouTube's terms of service. You're not meant to mislead people or con people into views and clicks. Now, this last week, I went through YouTube and I saw a thumbnail come up from a channel that I used to watch an awful lot of. And I'm going to be honest, I've backed away because of this kind of thing. And it had a thumbnail that, was a call to action and talking about their city being victim to a natural disaster. Now, although I don't really follow the channel anymore, I still care about the people because I have compassion. Just because they're doing something I wouldn't do doesn't mean they're bad people. So I clicked on it because why wouldn't you? Only to find that actually it's a video of the road they're driving on, and then bragging about where they're going and asking for donations. No sign of this natural disaster anywhere. And it really pissed me off. I'm still pissed off. I've let this sit for a few days to see whether my reaction was just visceral in the moment or whether I'm still angry about it. And I am still angry about it. You played on my emotions. You played on my sense of compassion and humanity for a click. And then to ask me for money. Ask me and the rest of the audience for money. This is a channel that's doing pretty well. You know, I could only dream of doing that well. And there's no need for it. There's no need. You could have got mine or someone else's click by being honest about what that video is. And I'm incensed by it. It's abusive almost to use someone's emotional reaction. It's good to invoke an emotion. Like I've got an angry emoji that tells you what this video is going to be. But you've got to be honest about that. You've got to then back that up with content that makes sense. The other one was, it's a small channel, has therapy in the title, which is in my wheelhouse. I've never heard of them before. So, came up on my suggested feed. And it says, watch us get to 1,000 subscribers. Now, if you don't know, a small YouTube channel is anything really under 10,000, but you don't get monetized until you hit 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watched hours. That's a lot. That's huge, especially, a channel like this where my longest video was like, an hour or so, and that was an interview. It's really hard to keep someone's attention for that long. So that to me, I was like, oh, this is a small channel. I'm going to go and cheer them on. I'm going to give them my support because it's really hard to get there. Clicked on it, and it is just a camera pointed at a computer screen with the live count and some music in the background. No input whatsoever from the channel owner. No information about what the channel is about and what they want to do and how they're gonna evolve after they get monetized. Nothing. And what makes it worse is they've got 28 subscribers. Same amount of subscribers as me now. Thank you to the person who clicked yesterday. But seriously, you are not likely to get from 28 to 1,000 on a live stream that just shows that. Absolutely ridiculous. And I was so misled. I was so angry about those examples. It's unreal. And I wanted to share that with you because we as viewers, I am a viewer, I'm a customer essentially of YouTube. I have my channel, but most of my time on YouTube is me watching other content providers and enjoying that content. And as a viewer, I'm outraged that my emotional connection to a subject would be abused like that, but also the grift. The absolute grift of it. These are, the first channel is in the tens of thousands of subscribers. They're doing really well. They don't need to go down this route. The second channel isn't offering anything in return for you hitting subscribe. They're not giving you anything to think about. So we as viewers can do something about this. We absolutely can. We can switch off. So instead of watching something like the first video all the way through and giving those really good analytics, switch off. Move on to something else really quickly. As soon as you realize this is a grift, move on. Because that will show the YouTube channel owner in the analytics, we don't want that content. We don't. We can also find small channels. Now, yes, I'm a small channel, and yes, I want your subscribe. I want your like. I want you to watch my stuff. But small channels like this want to provide value to you. We want to educate, help, put positivity out there. And we are working really hard to get there. So, and the other side of it is we appreciate your like, your subscribe, your comment more than a big channel who sees those numbers fluctuating by 10 or 20 every day, every month. And it doesn't mean anything when you hit kind of monopoly numbers of tens of thousands. Whereas when you're like me or some other channels where you are in double digits, that extra like the one I had yesterday, feels like a hug. It's someone I don't know saying, I believe in you, you're doing a good job, keep going. That means the world to someone like me. You are more valued when you support small channels. So what I want you to do is find a small channel. It doesn't have to be me. Go check your homepage, your suggested For You page here on YouTube, and have a look for those smaller channels providing the content you're interested in, whatever that content is. Have a look at some of their videos, and if you like them, watch a few. Those watch hours mean the world. Like them, add a comment, be part of the conversation, and subscribe. All of those things are free. It doesn't cost you anything. There is no grift with that. But you will be appreciated. You will hopefully get some kind of dialogue with the channel owner, and it will feel good. You will get that endorphin rush, that dopamine of doing something positive for those people, and they will do something positive by engaging with you and having a conversation. and appreciating you openly. These big channels are grifting. Now, I've mentioned this before in other videos. It really pees me off. I'm putting as many hours, if not more, into my content, even though I don't have the fancy studio and these aren't polished and there's lots of ums and ahs. I am trying really hard to evolve and give you something positive. I want to give you a great experience. And that's why I asked the question, what do you want to hear from me? And all of those other things. These channels, these big channels, what I consider big channels of, 5, 10, 50, 100,000 subscribers who are getting monetized, who are getting ad revenue, who are then begging for super chats and begging for donations because YouTube takes a cut. Yes, they take a cut. They're providing a platform for free. They've got to make money. So go and find those small channels, support them. I've put some in the description down below that I think are worth your subscribe. These are good people providing good content. They work hard. They are kind and caring, and they're all about the community. And I think you should follow these people. If it's your kind of thing, I put a little description and then a link to their channel. Go and like them, or go and find someone else like me that will feel a hug from that like, or that subscribe, or that view, and put some good out there. Thank you very much for listening to my rant. I really appreciate it. Let's change the way we are treated by some YouTube channels. Thank you.